Welcome back to the Learning with Shade series, episode 19, lesson 19, whatever you want to call it. We're going to talk about investing. I very rarely talk about investing, mainly because I trade off of signals, so I don't really want to call what I do investing, right? If you guys have watched the monthly MACD crossover strategy video, then you know that I am waiting for Nvidia to get that crossover, and then I will buy on the signal, and then I will sell. Once it crosses under, and I'll take whatever the profit may be. Last time, as you can see, 468% return. It has not crossed over yet, but it will, and I will follow my signals yet again. So I really don't want to call it investing, but if that cross under happens in 3 to 5 years, then I guess it is investing, just using signals. I don't know. Strategic investing, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to go to my watch list, and I'm going to go to where it says safe longs. I'm going to click on that, and I want you to add these to your watch list. If you don't have them, maybe separate them and put them in a new watch list. Just click on the plus sign, create watch list, call it safe longs, and then add the stocks there. I'm going to delete this because we don't need it. So you got the Quantum ETF QTUM, which the most important thing to look out for when you're looking at your stocks, any stocks that you like, your favorite stocks, is go to the yearly chart. Is it trending to the upside? If so, add it to the quote-unquote safe longs. I call it a safe longs watch list mainly because it has the safety net. These stocks have the safety net of it just keeps going up. So if you're willing to hold for a couple of years, maybe 5 to 10 years, you stand to make a lot of money because you are just sitting on the position, quite frankly, and letting it appreciate in value. And you know it continues to go up over and over again. So every red year, you're not even concerned about red years. You're just like, whatever. I know it's just going to continue higher. So the Quantum ETF is the first one. It just continues to go higher. SMH is an ETF that gives you semiconductor exposure. It keeps doing what on the yearly chart? It just keeps going higher. VTI keeps going higher. SPY, VU, QQQ, NVIDIA keeps going higher. Gold and MAGs. So add these to your watch list. And if you have stocks that don't look like this, that don't keep going up on the yearly, then probably not a good idea to hold them long term. When it comes to investing, it's better to focus on safety, having that safety net of it just keeps going up. If you don't have that and you invest in something and hold it for 5 to 10 years, it's possible you end up with a net negative return, and you sat on it for 5 to 10 years for nothing, just to give your money away. And then 5 to 10 years, that whole capital could have gone to something safer that has that safety net of I just keep going up. So it's up to you if you want to buy the QTUM for quantum exposure. If you believe in quantum, QTUM is for you. Again, look to hold for 5 to 10 years. And SMH, semiconductor exposure, if you don't want to pick the individual semiconductors, just buy the ETF. This one has gone from 11 to 281. So when you hold for 5 to 10 years, you'd be surprised how much you can make just by sitting on it. Again, if you're old and you're about to die, probably good luck. But if you're probably under 40, you still got plenty of time ahead. Like 5 to 10 years, you can 5 to 10x your money. But again, most people want that 5 to 10x tomorrow. So VTI, this is the total stock market index exposure. If you believe in America, if you don't want to bet against the USA, just buy the total stock market index. It just keeps going up, right? From 53 to 302. I mean, that's a nice, 6x for holding for 10 years? 13 years. So if you got plenty of life ahead of you, or you believe that you got plenty of life ahead of you, you can just buy any one of these and sit on them for 5 to 10 years or more, up to you, and you're going to make money. It's just very hard to lose. Even gold here. If you like gold and you just want to buy the gold ETF and sit on it for 5 to 10 years, it just continues to go up. Like, you're going to make money. If you like gold, right? But me personally, I would recommend the Quantum ETF and semiconductor and the total stock market index. Like, just those three are all you need. Because NVIDIA is a semiconductor, so technically you don't really, you don't need to buy NVIDIA directly unless you really believe in it individually on that stock pick. But if you just want exposure to the USA, semiconductors, and quantum, these are the top three. That's why they're at the top. These are my top three. Like, if you want to invest and not have to worry about, maybe NVIDIA goes to zero or whatever, because it's a stock and not an ETF with a bunch of holdings in it, go with SMH, VTI, and quantum. If you really want to play it super safe, quote unquote super safe, they're all safe, they all just continue to go up. But if you just want the most safety, literally this total stock market index, and that's it. It's investing. You just buy it and sit on it for 5 to 10 years. Like, if you were to buy it, let's say today, you can't really buy it on May 31st. It's a Saturday. But let's say you buy today at 289.88, and you're going to sell 5 years from now, May 31st, 2030, you're going to make money. It's just, unless like the USA, unless the stock market is, yes, I don't know what would have to happen for everything to just go to, to go into to be a dumpster fire. Like, at that point, the world's probably, in nuclear fallout if everything's just, going to zero at that point. That's what would have to happen, because the stock market as a whole just continues to climb higher. And at this point, you're just looking to invest in things that are going to continue to climb higher. If you want complete safety, it's just buy the VTI, the total stock market index. All right, guys, you have your pick. If Microsoft or Apple are more of your thing, if you like those, go for it. I mean, they continue to go up. There's plenty of other stocks out there. I'm just picking the ones that I feel are safest, and that's it. And that give you a decent return. 100, 300, 400, 500% over the next 5 to 10 years. All right, guys, that's it for the video. That's literally all it is for investing. You buy and you sit on it for a specific time frame, and you respect that time frame. If your game plan is, I'm going to buy and hold for 5 years, you respect it, you take the profit, and then you can do it all over again. Maybe in 2030 you buy in on something else and hold that for 5 years, and then you sell it in 2035, and rinse and repeat. It's up to you how you want to play it and how many years you want to hold. I think the longer, if you're younger than 40, I think the longer you hold, the better, because you really let it appreciate. Keep in mind, I'm talking about years, right? People who flip for 10, 15%, they'll never know what it's like to hold something in and actually make 500 or 800% over the course of 10 years, because they're just so focused on that short-term euphoric dopamine hit. Because that's how those people are. The ones that actually have self-control, and intelligence to recognize, hey, I'll make I'll do my flipping, but also have something long. Those are the people that make the most money, right? Because they're flipping here and there, but they're also using those gains to buy the longs and making just more and more money. Because there's people, believe it or not, that are just gamblers. They just want to flip, and they want that dopamine hit of making 10, 20% here and there. They don't think about the long term at all. 5 years are going to pass, and they could have made way more just sitting on a position. Funny enough. But that's it for the video. I think it's like the simplest strategy. I pick a stock that just keeps, or ETF that just keeps going up, and I sit on it for a specific time frame, and I respect that game plan, and I execute on it. When the time comes to sell, I will just hit sell. I'm not going to look at anything else. Basically, you're a bot at that point.